Patient, how are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Feeling great. Today is fire cupping day. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Ready? Thumbs up? Thumbs up. Okay, all right. Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing some fire cupping. My lovely husband has volunteered to be my patient today and we're going to get started. So I hope you like it, and please subscribe and please comment or ask any questions below if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer. Let's get started. So I'm going to be doing some fire cupping, and I am just lighting my candle and I'm just lighting the flame. And I have already started to soak my cotton balls in alcohol, so they're ready to go for fire cupping. And I just got some glass cups that I'm using, and now I'm just lighting the flame, heating up the cup. Placing them on my husband's back. And you'll notice I don't hold the flame over top of my husband, and that's just for safety. We always hold the flame away from the client just to make sure that it's safe. And I can tell this cup is not going to stick because the flame was going down. So I'm going to douse my cotton ball in some water that I have over here and grab a new alcohol soaked cotton ball and start cupping. And before I do so, I can see that the skin in the cup has come up nicely and it's nice and secure. It's raised up nicely in my cups. So he's gonna get a great fire cupping treatment. Ooh, that one needs a bit more heat. Perfect. So the heat from the flame helps to warm the cup, and it helps to draw some more blood and oxygen to the surface of the skin. Last cup, tiniest one, big flame for the tiniest. Oh, that was a big flame, eh? But we got it out. And we've doused it in water, and we've blown out the candle, and that's just for safety. So you can see that the cups are sticking really nicely, and you can see that the skin has risen in the cup, and in some cases there's some condensation in the cup. So although my husband is pretty warm-blooded, the cups were warmer than him, so it's pulled up cooler blood or tissue into the area or inside the cups, so you'll see some condensation. Sometimes if there's dampness or a lot of moisture in the body, it'll also pull up some of that, and you'll notice it from the condensation in the cups. So I'm going to leave these cups on for about 5 minutes and just allow him to receive the benefit of the treatment. And it's doing a great job in helping to decompress the tissue and helping to allow it to expand and give it a good stretch. And how are you feeling?
Great.
Feels great. Are any of the cups too tight?
No.
Okay. Perfect, he says. All right. So I always like to check in and make sure that that they are feeling good. If the cup is too tight, then we can take it off and readjust it. And I think I'm going to let the cup sit for a while and let him enjoy this treatment, and then I will take it off and show you the after effects of the cup and allow you to see how the markings may appear. Some might be really dark. When they're really dark, then we know we've pulled up a lot of stagnation, or the body's trying to detox and clear that stagnation away. In some cases, we might notice the red marks are there because there's some tightness in the muscle or in the myofascia, and we're relieving some of that tightness or tension because there might be some lactic acid buildup, just day-to-day buildup that happens, and the fire cups really help. So they are very effective. They're really loosening the muscles along the spine, these erector muscles that do a lot of work. So he's gonna feel fabulous after this treatment, right? Great, he says. All right, so if you have any questions, once again, please let me know. I'd be happy to answer. And thanks for joining me today. Remember to subscribe. Have a great day. Okay. Okay, hon, how do you feel sitting up?
Feels good.
Feels good? Do I get a thumbs up?
Okay, 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay, so he loves his fire cupping. He is the best model ever. So you can see the skin in the cup. You can see that it's really doing a great job staying on because you put enough heat in the cup for it to stay on and suction well. Might loosen up after a while and it might come off, but for now it's on there really tight, really secure. So while we're waiting for the cups to do their thing and pull up all those toxins, pull up any stagnation, clear out any scar tissue, we're gonna do some cupping on the shoulder. So I am going to get some oil and show you how I would place some cups on the shoulder in order to release some tension or some tightness. So I just put some oil on my husband's shoulder and it's just going to turn a little bit for us, just a touch this way towards me. Okay, those cups are on snug, they don't fall off at all. And you're going to see me just cup the back portion of the shoulder and I am going to release that. So I'm just decompressing the cup, placing it on the skin, and I'm just doing some gentle gliding cupping around the shoulder just to open up the shoulder joint. And it's pretty effective and pretty easy. And I haven't pressed the cups down too tightly because I don't want to aggravate him too much. He's got other cups on and we want to be gentle with him, right?
Right.
He said that loudly. He wanted to make that clear. And I'm just going up and down on the shoulder, on the deltoid here, and I'm just draining towards the armpit because we've got some lymph nodes in the armpit, the axillary lymph nodes, that will take a lot of the stagnation that we've brought up, any toxins that we've pulled up, and help it to clear out of the body a lot better. And this is really going to make him feel fabulous tomorrow. So something simple, something easy to do at home. He's got his own personal massage cupping therapist. That's a good thing, right?
Wonderful.
Wonderful, he says. Okay, I'm placing another cup down because now we've opened up the shoulder, and now I know that he can handle a few more cups on the shoulder. Okay. All right, so there we go. Might be a little tight. This one is my heavy duty cup. I've talked about this clear cup before. It's heavy duty, it's pretty strong, so I'm not gonna have it suction too deeply. The blue cups are a little bit lighter weight, so less intense when you place them on. And I think it's doing a wonderful job. Now, if I wanted to give him a little bit of mobility, I might raise the shoulder just a touch and lower it. And I might make sure that he's comfortable. Are you comfortable? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being low and 10 being high in terms of pain.
9.
He says 9.8 comfortable. I thought he was going to say 9.8 pain. That's good news. Okay. He's comfortable. That's good. He's had a little bit of cupping before, so he's used to it. So now we're just doing some mobilization in the shoulder joint, and we're making sure he's fine. And now that I know he's comfortable, he's just going to do a little bit on his own, and he's going to do a nice big circle. Perfect. And now he's just going to do this. A little bit of robot. Okay. All right. Good stuff. So I know he is fine. Anyways, this is some massage cupping. We've got some suction cup happening. We have some fire cupping happening. And I think we might even do some biomagnetic cupping. What do you say? Yeah, and we are going to be doing some biomagnetic cupping on my husband's other shoulder. What a lucky guy, eh? Okay, how do you feel, hon?
Still feeling good.
Still feel good? Okay, wonderful. So now I've just put the cup, the biomagnetic cup, on the suction apparatus, and I'm just gonna gently open up the tissue. And by opening it up, I mean gently doing a bit of cupping, lymphatic drainage cupping on the shoulder. And it's really light cupping just to make sure that the body is ready for the deeper cupping to come. And I do that because I want to make sure that it's not a shock to the system when I put the cups on. So I just put them on there, and now I'm going to put another one on. And I'm going to try not to do it too tightly because, you know what, my husband has the fire cups on still. We want to make them just do their thing and give them a chance to work. So I don't want to make it too intense. And I can see this one might be tight just because the fire cup is right beside him. And we're gonna be nice to him, especially since he's my model for today. And he didn't really know what he was in for. I just said we're cupping, but look at this. We have biomagnetic cupping, we have fire cupping on this side, and we've got suction cupping on the other shoulder. So he is a trooper. He is really, really a trooper. He's a good man. That's why I love him. Okay, how's that one on the shoulder?
Good.
Okay, good. And you know what? I will make sure to allow these cups to stay stationary because he has so much going on. I don't want him to do any mobilization right now. The cups might fall off. It might just be too tight for him, and he might not volunteer anymore if I do that. So be mindful of how you're cupping and how much intensity the patient is experiencing. Okay, so I'm just putting this cup on, and there we go. So, can you turn a little bit straighter towards the camera? Okay, wow, what a scene. He looks like a porcupine, a cupping porcupine, but a good porcupine. So he is going to feel great. He might feel some side effects from cupping once we're done. One of the side effects that people feel is thirst. So I'm gonna make sure he drinks his water. I'm gonna make sure that I monitor him and ask him if he's feeling sleepy or not as soon as we come off the table, because I want to make sure he's not dizzy. Sometimes you pull up so much toxins, or sometimes it's just really intense and it relaxes the body and it sedates the patient. So I want to make sure that when I take these cups off, he is feeling you know, stable enough to walk on his own, and will feel good. So I think I am going to, oh, this one popped off. I think I am going to get ready to take the glass cups off because they've been on for about 15 minutes now, and that's enough time for him. 15 minutes is sufficient. So I'm going to start by taking off the one at the bottom, and I'm just putting my finger right beside the cup just to let some air in, and I'm pulling up. And you might see the round circular suction mark as I do so. And I'm doing it bilaterally, just so that he feels comfortable and I don't make him feel awkward. And sometimes, if it's really intense, when you cup somebody who might have a lot of stagnation happening, or may be very, how do I put this delicately? May eat a lot of onions or something like that, you will smell the aroma from whatever the cups have pulled up. Thank goodness my husband doesn't eat too many onions or too many things that are too aromatic that would have that aroma come off of him. So we have to be mindful not to stand right beside the cup or sit right beside the cup and absorb what's coming out, because we've pulled up toxins. Oh, this one you can really see the circle, and you can tell a lot of stagnation has been pulled out of there, the dampness that was in this area of the shoulder or of the back. Okay. All right, honey, you got some relief now.
Yes.
Feels a little better?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, really good, really good. So he'll have a few circles that might last for an hour or so, and they'll go away. It's just from the suctioning and the pulling up of the cups. but he's gonna feel fabulous. And he doesn't have a lot of red marks. He's really lucky. He does get treatment from time to time, and I think he got a treatment last week. So he had a little bit of redness last week, but this week he doesn't have any. He's pretty healthy and feeling pretty good. I can only see that some dampness has come up just because I see the pores are open a lot more than some of the other pores that don't have as much dampness, and that is a good thing. So I am going to see what's going on the other side. So excuse me as I cut in front of you. Okay, so on this side, I popped the cups off. Not too bad. Oh, we've got some redness in this shoulder. Yeah, you can, okay, hold on, hon. Can you turn gently? Okay, so yeah, we have a little bit of redness. Oh, it might be going down, but just a little bit. You want to turn a little bit more? Okay, there we go, thank you. All right, so a little bit more. And I'm just gonna do some drainage. So I've just lightly put the cup on and I'm just draining out what we pulled up. And I'm doing that to make sure that we help with the cupping benefits. And we're just draining towards the auxiliary lymph nodes or the lymph nodes in the armpit. And that just really helps to speed things up, speed recovery up from cupping itself. How does this arm feel?
It's great.
A little looser? You want to give it a, yeah? Okay. He's doing that. He's doing his chicken dance. Okay. All right, so on this side, let's see what's happening. These ones haven't been on very long, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna take them off. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this shoulder's got a bit of redness. Here, we got some cups there. Okay. And so just, you might have to turn just a little bit more. Okay, so a little bit of redness on this shoulder, but very mild. And irregardless of your skin color, you will see red marks come up if there's stagnation or if there's tightness in the muscle. You can turn back, let you be comfortable. You might see the marks if there's some detoxification that's happening. So they'll go away within 2 days to 2 weeks and nothing to be fearful of. Just drink lots of water and, you know, eat as healthy as you can, drink as healthy as you can. I tell people to avoid alcohol. So people love coming to me because they get to avoid alcohol when they come to me. And that's just because we want the body to detox what is there that's causing stagnation or causing any issues first. We don't want it to detox the alcohol, which is going to make you feel nauseous and sick and really upset from having a massive detox happen. These cups are going to do a great job detoxifying the body. So I say stay away from the alcohol before you come for a cupping treatment. Drink lots of water before and after a cupping treatment and treat the body well. It's your temple and you want to keep it your temple and keep it healthy and strong. So that's what I encourage you to do. Anyways, that was cupping for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. I don't get to do fire cupping very often. Some people are scared of it, but you saw it's so easy, so simple, and I cup very carefully, and it's something that you should enjoy. So give it a try, and please ask me any questions, and I would be happy to answer and tell you all about fire cupping or cupping in general. Anyways, you have a great day and feel great.